field advantage of all time. Pittsburgh's 3Rivers Stadium.
I'll bet you that most Steeler fans who are of a younger age couldn't tell you where the Steelers played before 3Rivers Stadium. They played at Pitt Stadium. That's where they played.
They may have played, but the Steelers seldom won at Pitt. During the 1960s, they amassed only 11 victories at the stadium.
Hopefully the Steelers can leave this type of misfortune here at Pitt Stadium, because in 1970, the Steelers will operate out of brand new 3Rivers Stadium, a multi-million-dollar showcase for big league sports in a big league town.
When we came here, there was such an uplift. I mean, it was a time that there were good things happening. Chuck Noll was the coach, and, we were accumulating good players. That was the year that we had Terry Bradshaw starting.
At quarterback, number 12, Terry Bradshaw.
I think what made 3Rivers Stadium the home field advantage was they built this stadium in 1970, and the Steelers got good in 1970.
Pittsburgh's going to the Super Bowl.
For 40 years, Pittsburgh Steelers were the NFL's least successful football team. But in the 70s, as you can see, all that changed.
I mean, they had a great team and they won. That's why it was a home field advantage.
During their first 10 seasons, the Steelers enjoyed a winning percentage of .841 at 3Rivers. Well known for producing the miraculous on game day, the rest of the week, the place was quite ordinary.
If you just walked in, there's not an atmosphere there.
It was a cookie-cutter stadium. It had AstroTurf. It was round. It held 54,000 people.
You'd go into that new stadium, and it looked sort of like some kind of dentist offices or something.
For opponents, a visit to our number 7 home field advantage often proved just as painful. In 31 seasons at 3Rivers, the Steelers had only one losing season, an accomplishment due in part to its loyal and dedicated fan base.
During the week, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania makes the nation steel. But on Sunday, they become the Steeler Nation.
This is one of the loudest ballparks for roaring, for noise, contains noise, and one of the most vocal crowds.
Well, first of all, it's a bowl. The noise had nowhere to go unless it went up. It was just deafening. But 3Rivers also had a bounce to it. The fans would jump up and down, and the stands would kind of move, and that would add to the whole atmosphere.
I like to get that home feel. You know what it's like coming in here.
There was an enthusiasm and a feel in that stadium that kind of bonded everybody.
That Steeler bond was forever galvanized in 1975 with a gimmick dreamed up by Pittsburgh broadcaster Myron Cope.
The Steelers have that terrible towel going for them. It imputes great strength to the Steelers and, if need be, poses mysterious difficulties for the enemy.
Everybody had a towel. They were cheap. You could bring one to the stadium and twirl it. And they did.
We got the best offense, the best defense, and we got the terrible towel. Terrible towel. What more do we need?
The site of 4 conference championships, 3Rivers held more memories than the number of seats it filled on game day. But in 2001, success gave way to progress.
3Rivers Stadium was all about winning. They built that. The team got good. 4 Super Bowls later, that's what you identify the modern era of Steeler football. It all came together in a perfect storm.
The number 6